make some houses. Oh yeah, I'm a creative. Whatever. Let me get the items real quick. That's it. Right there. No.
There are two torches you can bring to life in this set.
Where's it?
The
Concrete.
spot to put the light brick in is actually right next to the lava. Once it's in place, it lights up the torch
Okay,
on the outside of the cave entrance. But where's the other one?
No, this is concrete. Here is the concrete. The black concrete.
Inside, there's a little makeshift room. Probably because someone couldn't make it back to their house before the mobs came out. But you can make this torch light up too. The fifth and final thing that lights up in the
Now let me
set
find
is
another
if you make your
place.
way back into the cave, you'll see some
Here
lights
actually
over the
should
bottom.
be good.
This is one
Like
that
a
has to
rich.
light up. So to do that, just put the light brick in from the outside and watch it do just that. Clearly,
But
Lego went pretty hard.
as you can see, you can. Why do you wanna copy me? Yeah. I wanna be mad at all. That's kind of cheating. I don't like. I got you. Like the top.
This build with the pumpkin on top is actually how you make an iron golem in game. So when you push it back, an entire crate goes up, and a golem spawns in out of nowhere. See what I mean? This spawner was fitting really well. Let's look at another one. There's a secret zombie spawner in the dungeon set. And again, it's super hard to spot. See this zombie in the back corner over here? Well, you can actually flip the entire part he's standing on to the outside of the set. Once you do that, he makes for a pretty good jump scare. The last spawner I'm going to show you though is in the skeleton dungeon set. And if you couldn't tell by the name, it's a skeleton. Just like the zombie spawner, the part the skeleton is standing on in the corner can be flipped to the outside of the set. Only this time, it rotates instead of flipping upside down. Once it's gone, the set barely looks any different. So when you flip it back around, it makes for a pretty good secret spawner. Lego really likes adding little play functions like this. They want the people who buy these sets to play with them, not leave them on display. Another way they make sure of that is by using knobs, and you can find one in the Deep Dark Battle set. This set takes place in the Deep Dark biome, and what happens when you take a wrong step here? The Warden steps in. Whenever he is in aggro, he's hiding underground, waiting for someone to piss him off. And when he does get angry, he pops out immediately. So to recreate that, Lego added a knob to the side of the set that pops the Warden out when you turn it. It's a really simple feature, but it really shows that Lego cares about recreating the game in real life. Another set with a slick little knob is the Coral Reef set. This set is tiny, so it must be pretty easy to see the knob, right? Well, not exactly. It's kind of hiding in plain sight, unlike the one for the book. I mean, that one's basically begging you to turn it. This one is a color-matched round brick on the side of the yellow archway, and when you turn it, a chest hiding in the corner slides out. It's nothing too special, but even in a set that only has 92 pieces, you still get a really cool playthrough. At the end of the day, though, Lego's
Here's
pretty
my
solid,
house.
because even in the Minecraft
Making like a model, like the back. Yeah, I'm putting it under the ocean. So I can swim in it. And like the water. Hey, making me speak it out. He's got a heart. Anyway, my house is looking pretty good. How do you rate it? After this video, you gotta rate it. My house. Look at this for the outside. Not looking good. Yeah, I know. You're not done. That's right. I gotta take this.
Things the weird kid did in school. At this one high school, there was a kid that never taught at all. To nobody. The teachers stopped asking him questions because, well, this kid didn't talk. No one knew why. However, he did this one thing. And one thing only. If anyone asked him, and I mean anyone, to stand in front of class and sing the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips, he did. And you'll see go sing your song in front of the class. And that's how Hitler. Okay, class, quiet down. It's happening again. things kids did in school. You know how some elementary schools make their students learn the recorder? It was, let's say Wednesday, and it was music class, and the students were playing a song that they just learned. This one kid got bored, and he realized that the end of the recorder was about the same size around as a pencil. So he got up, sharpened the pencil, and sat back down. He then put the eraser end of the pencil inside of the recorder. He covered up all of the recorder holes, pointed it at his best friend, and blew as hard as he could. He didn't think it would do much. Well, he was mistaken. It hit his friend in the eye, directly between the eyebrow bone and the eyeball. Right in there. This kid didn't go blind. He went to the hospital, they fixed him up. But the kid that shot the pencil was definitely suspended. A weird kid did at school. At this one middle school, there was a kid called Frog Boy. And all he ever did in his free time was walk in the woods behind his house, putting frogs, lizards, and tadpoles into a bucket. He sometimes even brought them to school. What are you doing today, man? Oh, I brought in 2 frogs. It looks like one is bouncing on the other one. Oh. This kid also had so much energy. He couldn't sit still. And it got to the point where every day, once during every single class, the teacher would open the classroom door and let him run around the hallways for 5 minutes. Alrighty, Steven, we got 5 minutes. Gotta love the weird kid. This kid was trying to get someone to buy a new video game, and he was asking a bunch of people around school if he could borrow some cash. Hey, can I borrow like $10?
Shut up, idiot.
Hey, do you have like $10 to $15?
You sound like my dad.
Everyone said no, which makes sense. Well, there was this one kid. He was kind of the weird kid at school. Hey, yeah, I hear you're looking for some money. Yes, oh my God, can I please borrow some? Yeah, how much do you need? Well, the video game is like $50, but I'll take whatever you can spare. I'll give you $50. Oh my God, really? Yeah, I can have it for you tomorrow, but you have to give me 7 pairs of dirty socks. Are you serious? Do I look serious? Yeah, you do, but my mom just did the laundry, so I only have this pair on right now. That's fine, you have one. Go home tonight, put on a fresh pair of socks, wear them for a bit. Take those off, put on another fresh pair of socks, wear them for a bit. Do you see where I'm going with this? Dirty socks, tomorrow. He came to school the next day with his dirty pairs of socks, and he sold it to that guy for $50. This kid decided to f around and find out. It was lunchtime, and this guy was talking to his friend. She said that if she called me on my phone one more time, she'd suspend me. That's stupid. Yeah, man, they suspend people for the craziest stuff. Like what? Well, I heard from Billy, and T heard from Stacy. And Stacy? That if you pee your pants, you get an automatic suspension. Dude, there's no way. Even if it's an accident? Yeah, man, even if it's an accident. Ow. Fine, man, try it for yourself. I bet. And he stood up and peed his pants. See? Nothing. After lunch, he was walking down a hallway when a teacher saw the wet spot on his jeans. This is embarrassing. I shouldn't have done that. You. Suspended. Go to the office. This kid got some petty revenge. This guy said it happened in 7th grade. He was in class, and there was a test. Now, this guy was very smart. He always studied, and he did very well.
Sweethearts, I don't like to speak that much, so yeah.
Now, there was a kid in that class who had been copying his test for 2 months now, and this was the day he was going to get payback. So when he went up to grab his test, he grabbed 2 of them, sat down, and he started filling in one of the tests with wrong answers. And just like he had guessed, the kid next to him started copying his work. Well, what the cheater didn't know was that that kid was also simultaneously putting the correct answers into the second test he got. The cheater then turned his test in first. Here you go, all finished. The kid then looked at the cheater and crumpled up the first test. That was the ugly test. This is my real test. This kid got the weirdest revenge on somebody in his class. In 5th grade, there was a girl in his history class that he did not like. She was always kind of making fun of him, bullying him a little bit. Well, one day he had enough, and what he did is nasty. On this day, he came to school in shorts, and it was time for history class with that girl that he doesn't like. It's about halfway through the class, and this is what he does. He kind of sits up a bit off the chair and takes a dump in his pants. He then wiggles his leg a bit so the turd falls down onto the ground. He then took his foot and kicked that turd under the desk of that girl. He pointed to her and said, "Kayla pooped her pants. It's on the floor." What? No, that's not mine. That's not my poop. I guess his plan worked because for the rest of the year and the year after that, everyone called her Poop Girl. It was so bad that she had to change schools. The craziest story ever. When this girl was 6 years old, she was at Dairy Queen with her mom and her brothers. Well, the mom had changed the baby's diaper, so she went up to the guy sitting by himself at one of the tables, and she asked, "Hi, yeah, I have to go change my baby's diaper. Can you just watch my two kids for me, please?" Yeah, that's totally fine. The mom had seen this man around before, and he seemed nice, so she thought it was safe to leave her kids with him. She got done changing the baby's diaper, got the kids from this man, got their ice cream, and went home. A few weeks later, they were watching the news. This just in, a child murderer has been arrested and charged with 6 counts of first-degree murder. Oh my gosh, horrible. Turn it up, honey. His name is Brock Popovich, and this is what he looks like. That's right, the man that she left her kids with that day at Dairy Queen turned out to be a murderer. Needless to say, they all got very lucky. Hey, Chad, what do you want, Kyle? I'm not in the mood today. I don't give a crap what you do, but I'm not your buddy, Kyle. Oh, I know. You know what you did to me 2 years ago at that school dance? No. Push me on the ground, forced me to eat 6 chocolate cookies, and you slapped me in the face with a big punch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can I just go now? No. You know what happens next, Chad. No. Yeah. Just don't slap me. My mom saw you at the pet store last night with your mom. Getting a goldfish? Well, I'm gonna slap you so hard that your goldfish will feel it in his tank. Hey bro, so I think I'm gonna ask Stacey to the job. Oh, good for you, dude. You deserve it. But you might want to act quick because, look, no, they call me Mr. Suave.
Now, I can see. I'm trying to make it look like. It's not. Yeah. So, water circle. Are you ready to be creative? but yeah, that's it. Actually, yeah, I got 2 here.